Hi, everyone. Thank you again for joining our webinar. We will start immediately. Today's webinar will be about a new area of smart home and building automation, which will be our platform, SkyPlatform. We will have here today Inspinia Global Sales and Marketing Manager, Onur Mercan, and we will have iNELS Product Master, Jivak. Onur, please, can you take the parole, and good luck.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Maisie. First of all, I need to thank all participants who join us today. And I hope that it will be productive webinar for all of us. Let me share the topics that you need to indicate that. The webinar will be recorded and the Q&A section will be the end of the presentation or webinar. Okay, thank you. Let's start. First of all, I will also share the agenda, which is practically the 4 sections from me and the last 2 sections from my colleague Javak. And first of all, I will explain his Inspinia history and our expertise. And the next, what is the SkyPlatform? We need to find an answer for SkyPlatform and top 4 reasons to use SkyPlatform. And then Javak share with you some sample of case studies and technical details and features, and last section will be Q&A. Let's talk about our journey. The journey started in 2012 in Istanbul at an idea concept, and then 2014, the Astron Turkey is established in Istanbul. Regarding to next 2 years, we made some international or local cooperation with international companies, such like Legrand, ABB, Hager, Siemens, and kind of brands, international brand. And we made a membership month started in 2017 with the KNX Association and CDA. And the beginning of 2021, we released our new software, which is called SkyPlatform, a new concept for smart home system and the BMS system. The beginning of 2024, we made a groundbreaking collaboration with Elko EP iNELS, which is from Czech Republic, to bringing a smart home and building solutions to never like before. And the last issue that I can share with you, our SkyPlatform and framework software, which is called SkyThings. So those are our partners with international and local market, as I told you. So we have keep growing for all over the world and all territory with them. So far, we made lots of cooperation, as I told you before, as more than 250 accounts with more than 50 countries. We made some residential applications, commercial buildings, shopping malls, hotels, offices, and all around the world, let's say. If we need to talk about our expertise, our product range, let's say, some home automation solutions, kind of touch screens or keypads for BMS integration, mini servers, or VRF gateways for the controlling and visualizing for VRF and VRV units, indoor and outdoor units. And brand new products is the beginning of this year. We just launched our products range, which is called IP Intercom outdoor units to integrate with the Inspinia brand, and the GMS solutions for hotel rooms and the hotel buildings for thermostat or NDMUR units. All our products is made in Europe, made in Czech Republic. So let's talk about what is SkyPlatform. Our software is web-based cloud server to connect, configure, monitor, and control all your products effortlessly and simultaneously. This platform is ensure us to online configuration and programming devices via cloud. Always up-to-date software with flow-based programming. And also, live monitoring of products and connected devices and multiple device configuration via cloud. Data collection from devices with filtering and importance of criteria, and also analysis of collected data and detailed reports by using SkyTex. This is a small, basic schematic that you understand more and more details, how it works. As far as you know that SkyPlatform is a software and is cloud-based, connected to IP infrastructure, IP network, and our all products, kind of touchscreen or mini server, are connected to the IP infrastructure too. We have a connectivity approach which is called ports, pre-configurable ports, can connect it to the VRF outdoor or indoor units, and also for the functionality of your buildings, kind of shutter, lighting, security, or HVAC controller. Let's talk about top 4 reasons to using SkyPlatform. Number 1, it's like a Swiss Army knife, means that ensure multiple devices and or protocol configurations at the same ecosystem via cloud. You have a chance to use this platform as a multi-protocol or multi-branded software. We have integration with KNX, BACnet, Modbus, Zigbee, Bluetooth, and voice over IP for IP integration, or for the brands, Biticino, Shelly, iNELS, and so on. And also, you have a chance to control your VRF system with those compatible brands in all over the world, kind of Daikin, Mitsubishi Electric, Mitsubishi Heavy, Arçelik, LG, Panasonic, Hisense, Toshiba, Hitachi, and so on. Number 2, real-time configuration and monitoring. This robust platform facilitates the seamless commissioning, configuration, and real-time monitoring of these devices, ensuring optimal performance and management efficiency. Number 3, this platform ensures that flow-based programming. SkyPlatform is a flow-based programming interface which streamlines the setup and the management of connected devices through a visual, logic-based workflow. This feature ensures us complex automation and control scenarios to be implemented with minimal effort, enhancing of flexibility of your system. Number 4, the last one, but not this one, real-time system for everywhere. The platform supports remote access and control via mobile application, leveraging cloud-based infrastructure to provide real-time system management from any location with an internet connection in all over the world. This is all I can share with you. Let me give the floor to Jawak. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Honor, for your very good presentation on what is about SkyPlatform and its features and everything. So it will be easy for me to demonstrate the live platform software, how we can do the configuration, create a project, and everything. So thank you everyone for joining today's webinar. So let me share my screen and give you a very brief explanation on how we can play with SkyPlatform to create more efficient and user-friendly projects. So I hope you can see my screen. So here is the landing dashboard of the SkyPlatform. So you can log into the SkyPlatform, and this is the place where you landed in the first phase, where you can see the dashboard the total device connected, how many online devices, how many offline devices, how many projects you have, and all clear information on your project and your details, device details in one page. And you can also see a project location where your projects are installed and how many devices online in those areas. So you can click in there, you can see more details on your project. So it's more easy and convenient for the installers to track their project and go into the project and see the live status of their projects or devices. Then it comes the template, where you can create your own template. So for your upcoming projects, you want to go with the same theme or a same structure with your background logos or the device types or so on, then you can use these, create these templates and use it in your projects. And then comes the main tab, which is called the projects tab. So here you can see all the projects you have. It should be, or it can be a multiple location, or it can be within your region or anywhere. You can sort it with your name or project. You can search with the device location or project name or the device address. And then here in the tab, you can see the project name, the merchant who is the owner of the project or whose account it is linked to, and then the groups. That means how many devices are there in the project, and the status of the device, total device, how many offline, how many online, and so on. And here you can see the location. And then you can, if you want to see the devices, you can click in the tab here and you can see the devices there. And also you can create VoIP contacts so that you can call between the iNELS, the Inspinia devices or the IP devices which is there in your project. And then this is a concierge. That means if you are using SkyPlatform to program into a very big building, for example, a flat or a hotel, then you can create a concierge account, and from each Inspinia devices, you can call or order or call a service using this feature. And then you can share the project with other company. For example, you are a distributor and then you have faced some issues with the project. You want the company or the programmer to edit or modify, then you can share it with other company and then they can also modify it. Here you can edit the project details, and here you can delete the project as well. So let's walk through how we can create a new project. Also, in the left bottom corner, you can see the release notes and the versions of the SkyPlatform. So it will also be helpful for you to track the new development which is released. So to create a project, you can enter a name, and then you can search it on the Google map and copy it. If no need, you can, it is not necessary to add. And then you can click into the project and you can add devices. So you can use a name, and as my colleague Honor mentioned before, those devices who work with or those devices who have SkyThings installed can be programmed with the SkyPlatform. So you can see all those devices here. You can use a server, you can use 4-inch, 8-inch, these devices, and then you can enter the serial number. As I mentioned previously, if you have some template, you can select it here. And then the serial number is very important to create a project and to register a device into the SkyPlatform for programming. There is a QR code in the device, so you can also scan it seamlessly, connect to the SkyPlatform with the QR code. It will autofill the serial number there. And this feature is also an important to select the auto update so that you will get all the latest feature of SkyPlatform available in your configuring device. You can also switch many language. So this is also very user friendly for different region. Let's go back to the project. So I will modify the project what we have here. So I have 3 devices online, which you can see. And in this tab, you can see the name of the panel, which you have added to the project, the type of the device, the status, and how many wires or node you have used in this project, and HVAC node, and how many times you published or saved the project. All these details, you can find it from here. It is also important to note that for the devices with SkyThings installed, there are pre-installed points or license included. So that means for a 4-inch device, you will have default 200 BMS nodes. So you can use 200 points there, like the objects to wire. And if you exceed more than this limit, you have to purchase a license. So you can, there is a tab here, you can use the license. So you can see here how many a license or how many points you have used, total points, total used. You can also add more points here. So you can buy a credit and then you can use more. And for using VRF or other HVAC integration, you need to purchase an extra license. And then here you can configure the device. Here you can monitor the status of the devices, what commands or what the status is it going. It is a very useful console where you can easily find where if there is any problem, or you can easily troubleshoot the issues if you have any. And then here you can edit the device. If you forgot to do auto update, you can select the auto updating here. You can add the contacts, you can see the information and so on. Okay, so now we are going to the main important section, which is the configuration of a project. So to do a program, you have to go inside each devices and to do a program within that device. So there is a configuration button, so you can go inside, and then you can see a very nice plane here. So I'm just hiding all other things, and let me start from the basic information. So you can see a top console, which is called information console, where you can see save button for those projects or those devices you configure in the SkyPlatform. You can save this in the cloud. And there is a drop-down menu where you can see export, import, and reset. So this is a very important feature. So you have one screen or one project configured. You can import those. So it will save your time. And also once you have configured a project, you can export and you can use it in different devices. And there is also possibility to use device or project from 4-inch to 8-inch. There is a modification you need in the JSON file which is saved. If you click export, you can see there is an export already created and it is saved in your download. And also you can import those files from the download or from the file manager. And here you can, these are just the icons for the design plane to zoom in, zoom out, align, copy, and all these things. And here you can see the last time when the project is published to the hardware. And here you can see the project information. And yeah, that's all. And in the right side, there is a plane, a very important plane, where you can set up the project. So first you have to start from here. So you can create a room. So there are different type of pages. So these pages will be available in the touch screens or even in the server. So there are different type of pages. So rooms, concierge, intercom, security, dashboard. So dashboard is the plane where you can see the devices or objects in the dashboard, like in the screensaver. So if you want to add anything to that space, you can create a dashboard, and then you can add the objects there. And you can create more rooms with floors. You can upload background images, and you can create different styles, icons. You can also search more icons from FreePic. We have collaborated with them, and you can change, customize the color, and all those features are available. Even you can edit the name of the room. And then there is also another button where you can set the screensaver, display color, backlight, timeout, and so on. And the screen orientation, language, the device language settings, and everything you can also change from here. And by clicking the plus icon, you can create more rooms, and then you can see it in the device, in the page tree, how many devices are there, and all those things in display. And then there is another more important feature which I like more in this SkyPlatform is the device. As owner mentioned before, the SkyPlatform is used to create logics between multi-protocol systems. Yeah, so this is the place where you are adding more protocols into your project. So if you go to this device tab, you can see an add new device where you can select multiple protocols here. So you can choose KNX, you can choose Modbus, you can choose iNELS, you can choose VRF add-ons, and so on. One thing you need to keep in your mind that those protocols which are hardware integrated, there you need to have an add-on plugin. You know, we have add-on module which you can connect to the screens or server to convert the protocol or connect or integrate different protocols there. For example, if you are using KNX, then you need to have a KNX add-on module which will connect the KNX protocol to the server or to the screen. For iNELS also, we have iNELS hardware integration, which is called iNELS bus add-on module, where you can connect directly iNELS bus to the Inspinia server or Inspinia screen, in which you can integrate multiple protocols to the iNELS system very seamlessly. There are also different type of VRF integration. So for that case, also you need to have a VRF add-on plugin and also extra license where you can connect these protocols to the iNELS device or any other device. So this is the platform, or this is a place where you can add multiple protocol into. And there are some protocols where you don't need a hardware integration, and those protocols can be integrated through IP, such as Modbus IP, MQTT. So iNELS are also integrated through MQTT. So iNELS MQTT and the other MQTT, like the general MQTT. So these are the protocols where you do not need a hardware integration. So without an add-on module, you can integrate these protocols. So let's go to add a device. I think I have already a Modbus RS485, and now you can, for example, add a KNX. You can use or configure KNX TP, IP, or so on. Then you have to enter the IP address, then master slave configurations, and so on. Then adding it, okay, the port 1 is already used. So I will use another, for example, iNELS and Modbus, or well, we can also use, you can choose KNX itself. I think I forgot to choose the port. Yeah, here I need to choose a different port. And then I'm adding it, and then I can add multiple devices here, like lights group, and you can also create a status address, write address, and so on. So this is how you can create different protocols here. So you need to have an add-on module there. So for iNELS, you can also use different ports, because port 1 is used for RS485, and you can add an iNELS device, and then you can add more iNELS device types here, and then enter the actuator ID, and then you can easily add this to the system tree. So it depends on your project. You can use different type of devices, and you can add more devices below it. And then you can drag these devices into the device plane so that you can see all the parameters of that devices here. For example, if it is a Modbus, then you can see all the Modbus addresses here. So let me show you how we have configured the Modbus. So we can choose different Modbus registers and choose different data types, and read address, write address, and so on. And then we are adding it to the device plane. So this is the segment, first part you have to do. And then in the left side, you can see all the plugins where we use these plugins to automate or create logic between the devices we have added. So here you can see there are dashboard widgets. You can use it in the dashboard page, and then you have a built-in peripheral where if you are using 4-inch, 8-inch, or server, then it has its own inbuilt input-output module. You can use it for any other automation logic within the project. And for the diagnosis, for the temperature control, there is a 2-point controller for HVAC management, and then schedules, functions, constants, and so on. So these are the objects we use to create logic between the devices we have there. For the touch screens, you can use the UI object, for example, a switch UI, where you can also customize the icons and so on. You can also edit the name of the switch, response time. If it need to be visible in the screen, then you need to make it visible. All these devices, it will be invisible in the screen. Only UIs and these dashboard widgets will be visible in the screen. So here you can see an input and output. So these are used to connect to the devices. So for example, we are wiring it to the register of the Modbus, and also we can wire the same to the relay of iNELS. And to get the feedback, because when we press the UI, it will send enter data, And to get the feedback whether this relay is on or off, then you need to wire it back to the UI object. So simple, yeah. Then you can also define different parameters there. If we click the output node, then you can set different data output. So for example, if when you press a button, it will by default give a 1 or 0, but you don't want that output. Instead of 1 or 0, you want 100, then you can create different conditions there. So for example, when I press, it will be integer 1, then my output should be integer 100. Also, if it is equal to 0, and then I can create a condition to give the output as 0. So these are the different type of port conditions we can do it within the SkyPlatform. And also, there are many functions and logics you can see here, which you can add in to the program or wire. So notification, trigger, when you get trigger from some object, then you can trigger it and even to the other devices. And mathematical formulas, you can use these plugins to create some conditions. Then logics, so you can use these logics also to set some automation. So when you press the switch and the time schedule is on, then you can do this input, and which condition you want to satisfy, you can, okay, for example, if I have a room temperature and then the fan speed, if I press the switch and if the fan speed is high, then give the output. Yeah, so you can also do that condition. And if you want to add more conditions, you can also put these in between. So you can use here, and then you can also get the condition from other. So there are many options available. You can create many conditions there here, and then you can wire it to any protocol. So this SkyPlatform is a very user-friendly online programming tool to do protocol conversion with very easy flow. And then more attractive features of these SkyPlatform is that you can use any of these web-based plugin, for example, HTTP to integrate any APIs. So you can create the API URL here, the method for getting these API to post, get, or put, and then you can use this to integrate those API to your devices. And then you can send email notification, you can set the emails, you can enter the email address, connect your Outlook or Google, and then you can create using this HTML to send some messages to that email upon some events. Then yeah, so these are the main features available in the SkyPlatform. There are many, because if I go one by one with each logic and everything, then we cannot finish this section immediately. So these are the main important features there. And also, if you go to create a new intercom, then we made it very easy for you to integrate multiple intercom brands. So here, then you can see the intercoms, you can see peer-to-peer connection of these intercom brands. So you can just connect or pull, for example, BACnet. Then automatically it creates an object with all the wire. You can only just connect the IP address, username and password, and also the RTSP. URL, that's all. It will work seamlessly. So we make all these things more user-friendly for any programmer without any much programming knowledge. They can easily do the programming and create logic between the devices. Okay, so I think I have covered all the important points. So this is how we do the configuration in the device, which have the Sky things, and then we save, and then we can publish. So here will be the button where you can see it is published, and here you can see a different color. That means this is not published with the latest project change or modified. So that is how it is. It is mentioned here, modified at this time, and you need to publish. So you can publish. So once it is published, this configuration will be stored into the devices itself. So then you don't need to have the internet connection. Even if it is lost, it will work seamlessly within the device itself. And all the logics and everything created will be functioning seamlessly. And there is also in the device, if you go to the QR code or anything, then you can use the application to scan it, and then you can use all the UIs in the mobile application, and you can control it from the mobile also. Yeah, I think I have covered all the points, and I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any question, you can ask in the Q&A section. I hope somebody answer, or we can answer it. So let me stop sharing, and then we will go to the question and answer section. So how can I connect a real input from my electrical cabinet? I mean, in the programming. So if you, I don't know what kind of input you are connecting from your electrical cabinet. If it is a dry conduct input, then you can have the possibility to connect it directly to the server or the screen, where you have option of inbuilt digital point. So there you can connect, or you can use iNELS relays, and then you can connect or control your electrical cabinet or electrical devices there. How can I send SMS message to notify alarm? I'm not sure SMS is connected now, but you can use the email notification instead, or any alarms. I missed to show you the feature of alarm. So you can also, in the security tab, you can create alarms, you can create sounds, and you can use this SkyPlatform to program your perimeter or alarm sounds, or kind of intrusion detection. Next, can we integrate the VRF and KNX seamless? Yes, of course. So you need to have, or you need to choose a device with two add-on module, where you, in the one add-on you can connect KNX, and the other add-on you can choose the VRF add-on. And then using the SkyPlatform, you can easily create wire or logic between the KNX and the AC connected to the screen. Within couple of months, we will also be releasing the new aircon. So instead of this VRF add-on, you can also use the air condition module to connect with the different AC brands, and it will be much cheaper in the market. Yeah, this is basic manual that I'm aware of. Is there more detailed and in-depth manual? See, this webinar is mainly to make aware of SkyPlatform, just the general webinar about the SkyPlatform, its features and so on. And we will plan future webinars with more detailed detailed presentation, how we can integrate different protocols altogether. What is the end user screen look like? So as I mentioned before, all those UIs and the dashboard objects will be seen in the end user screen. All the other devices which is used for the protocols will not be available. So those thermostats, UI objects like switch and other things with the pages will be available in the customer screen. How can we create a system that will have 3 to 5 inner CUs and 2 to 3 Inspinia touch panels that will work as one, so that each panel can display the entire system of 5 controllers? Is this possible? For this, I would prefer to use Inspinia server, where you can connect iNELS add-on, or I would prefer to use iNELS slave add-on. Okay, so you can use either this Inspinia as a master add-on, or for example, slave add-on, and then you can connect more screens. And then prefer one screen to act as master to do all the program logics in SkyPlatform. And if you want to use these objects in the other screen, use Modbus IP and create the logics between the other screen. So it is possible, and it will be more user-friendly to do the program and to find or debug the issues. Do you have any automation for tunable white, meaning time delay setting to initiate natural daylight for each month of the year? Yes, there is a block for sunrise and sunset. So we can either use that or clubbing with the other protocol. For example, iNELS, you can use 2 options. One is with the time period. So from the morning to from morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., you can set dimming to one light, like color temperature, and then the afternoon for one color temperature and evening for one color temperature. Or the best practice is to do the daylight harvesting. That means you will have a daylight sensor outside. So with the information of that daylight sensor, you can set the color temperature in the iNELS CU309, because it is having DALI 2 protocol, where you can adjust the lighting. So based on day with time, or based on the light intensity outside, we can do this. Yeah, will there be a timer controlled by app? Yes, there is a timer. You can set the scenes or events by the app. To configure the DALI address for lighting, you need to have a DALI gateway. Yes. So I hope all the answers were also sent to you privately. And yeah, that's all. So if you have any more questions or anything, feel free to write to support@inspinia.eu. Yeah. So once again, thank you for joining today's webinar and finding an hour from your day to spend with us. And I wish all you to have a very good experience with the SkyPlatform and for your future projects. So have a nice day, and thank you.
Thank you, Jivak and Onur, for your presentation. And
Thank
thank
you.
you for all of you to attend our webinar. The recording will be and the presentation will be sent to you. And there are too many questions, and we are sorry if we couldn't answer, but we will go over privately and we will send you a private answer regarding your question. And thank you for everyone to joining again, and we will continue our webinar series. Enjoy the rest of your day.